Hey y'all, my name's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be another weekend reading vlog. I'm trying to do better with doing my vlogs and talking more about books in the vlogs actually and getting them out faster. So this is the second one second weekend in a row. There we go. That I am doing a vlog. So I hope I have some fun things to show you. I'm going to Hobby Lobby to get some stickers because they are 50% off today. So I'm going to get some stickers for my planner and for my Bible journaling and Bible study notebook thing. I don't really know what to call it, but I may go to a bookstore and do some trade credit, and so I'm planning on bringing y'all along for that. But first and foremost, let me show you what I am reading this weekend, and that would be When the Day Comes. I can't read this backwards. It's backwards for me. It's not for y'all because I flip it, but for me it's backwards. So When the Day Comes by Gabrielle Meyer. It is a fairly recent book. It came out a couple months ago, I think, not too long ago. And it's the first of a series, y'all, and I am not the type of person to read the first in a series whenever the rest of the series hasn't come out yet, like the first book just came out. But the premise of this book sounded so good and right up my alley that I when I saw it in the library, I just snatched it up. So it is about Libby, and she is able to live in two timelines. One in the late 1700s, I think it's like 1774, I think, specifically. And the other one is in the early 1900s. I think it's 1915 or 1914, something like that. And so one timeline, she loves her family so much, she's really sacrificing a lot for them, but they're really poor, and it's a struggle every day, and she is working in their family's print shop, and so there's that one. And she also has a love interest in that time period. And the other time period, the 1900s one, she lives like the complete opposite style of life, where she's like is wealthy and she has her every need taken care of, but she is like bored because she doesn't really have a purpose. So she has been involved in the women's suffragette movement, and and her mother, like, she has two different families in each of the timelines, and her mother in the 1900s one is like really harsh and mean and cold and wanting her to marry, and she has to choose which life she wants before she turns 21, and then she's stuck with that life for the rest of her life. So she gets to choose, and she already knows which one she wants to choose, and it's her story. So it's really good so far. I'm enjoying it. The timelines are very, very different. It's kind of interesting to see, the paths she's taken, and like the different people, and like how this is even possible. Like, the book is explaining it a little bit, but there's a few questions that I have. But for the most part, it's pretty, it has explained it pretty much up front, like how this is happening. And I can see myself in my glasses. Goodness gracious. My hair is a hot mess right now because I just washed my hair, so whatever. Anyways, I wanted to hop on here and talk about this book that I'm reading real quick, and then I am going to go to shop. So I'll show you what I find. you a quick update. So I am halfway through When the Day Comes. I have been listening to the audiobook all day when I was driving, and so I made a little bit of a dent, but it is going really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the 1700s story the most. But Libby's mother in the 1914 time path, she's something else, man. Like, I cannot with her. But, no, she'd drive me crazy. But anywho, I can, I can see why Libby wants to choose the 1700s, and that's not a spoiler. She says that like in the first couple of chapters or something. Like, it's pretty apparent. But so anyways, I'm really enjoying that. But I wanted to show you my goodies. So I went to Mr. K's first, and I got a couple of books which were for free because I used my trade credit. I don't know what I'm going to do whenever I run out of trade credit with Mr. K's. I'm going to actually have to physically buy them. I'm joking. But I lucked out and I had enough trade credit left. Or I traded some books in, and then I had some left over so I can use it again. But I got these books. I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket, which is the strangest feeling. But anyways, I'll show those to you in a second. And then I also went to Hobby Lobby, and let me tell you, when I walked in, it was like fall. I went to Hobby Lobby last week. It was a different location, but still, I'm pretty sure they're like along the same schedule. But this one that I went to, it was like I stepped into fall, and it felt glorious. And I was like, I didn't even realize that I missed fall that much. But I was like, oh, I want you so bad. It's just so hot and muggy right now. Like, I can't do it. But like, I am ready. I'm ready for the most wonderful time of year as far as like the seasons go. Other than Christmas, fall is my favorite. Fall is where it's at. So anyways, I digress. I'll show you what I got from Hobby Lobby as well. So the first one I have is A Daring Venture by Elizabeth Camden. And I hadn't heard of this specific book, but I've heard Elizabeth Camden is really good. I think Bethany brings books. She really likes this author, and I've heard some other books are good by her, but I haven't heard of this specific one. But I thought it was really pretty with the hairpin and then the San Francisco Bridge and historical fiction, obviously. I will link it below, but it was $3 out of my trade credit. And then this one was a cover buy. Like, it kind of reminded me of Heirlooms a little bit, but I saw the spine. I was like, that font is really pretty. And I pulled it out and I was like, wow, this looks just like Heirloom. But I looked it up real quick, and it has pretty good ratings. I haven't heard anything about it. But Just Let Go by Courtney Walsh, and it was $3 as well. So there's that one. And then these ones were cover buys as well. But I know Jocelyn Green is a pretty popular author. These covers are stunning. Like, I love the 1700s fashion. It's just so beautiful to me. I love it. I don't know if I would love to wear it, but it's so pretty. But I'm guessing that these are a part of a series. I haven't bothered to look. I just literally just bought them because I recognized the author's name and the covers were gorgeous. So this one was $3, and I think this one was $5 for some reason. I guess it's newer. But yeah, I got those from Mr. K's. Alright, so I found an H on clearance, and I'm going to use this for my brother's wedding. His last name starts with an H, and it was only 74 cents, and I was really happy to find an H because I feel like that's a pretty common letter that they would all be gone. There's usually like only Q's and Z's and Y's left, but there were a lot of H's left, and I grabbed one. So I grabbed that, and then the stickers were on sale as you saw, and this one is All Seasons foiled. And let me open these real quick. Alrighty then, so I got the sticker things off so you can see. I can flip through them real quick. This is the Faith line, and this is the one I had really wanted, and I'm so glad I waited because it was 50% off this week instead of last week. Really pretty colors. They have repeating pages. That's nice. Definitely use this in my, I can do this better. Hold up. The shadow happening. But yeah, I really want to use this in my planner and my Bible journal stuff, note taking. So I really wanted that one. And then this one is All Seasons, and y'all know I'm seasonal, so there's the winter, but all occasion type stickers. Christmas. Oh, look at the owl. I love owls, y'all. Another bonus for fall is the owls in my book. Ooh, 4th of July. Cool. I haven't even flipped through all of it because, you know, the daggone sticker things, you can't really see all of it. But this one is, I never thought I'd get a now trending thing, but the stickers in here, like, you can use them for a lot of different stuff. So I'm struggling. Okay. Like fall-esque fashion, and I mean, these can be pretty seasonal too. They're cute stickers. Look at the walrus. Big plans. Got lots of food in here. Cozy sweaters. Like, this is really making me want cooler weather. There's that one. So the last things I got were some folded cards and envelope sets that I got for $1.49 a piece. So I really want to get into making cards and sending them to people. I have made them in the past, but I want to do them differently. I want to like paint and draw on them this time. So I want to get back into card making. And I thought this was a pretty cheap way to do it. So that's my haul. Hey y'all, it is Sunday, July 31st, the last day of July. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. So I just got out of church and we sang Psalm 23, and that song gets me every time. We sing a lot of good songs, but Psalm 23 is actually, it's phenomenal, and it's just so powerful. And I just love singing it, and I have the privilege of singing it twice with choir. And yeah, so I'm not the best singer ever, by no means, but there's something about being in the choir that I just love. I love the voices around me and just praising the Lord together. And I don't know, you can just feel it even more when you're part of the choir. It's just you hear your neighbors beside you singing, and I just love it. And it kind of gives me a small taste of what's going to be like in heaven whenever we all have perfect bodies and perfect voices, and then we all will be singing praises. And what we sing now is beautiful, but it's going to be even more beautiful in heaven, and that's just mind-boggling to me. And just I love choir. But anyways, I am in the parking lot of Tuesday Morning, and I thought I'd run by here and show you all the inside of it. I'm pretty sure it's not nationwide, or not a lot of people know about it, at least. I don't think. It's not as popular, but it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's kind of like if Marshalls or TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby had a baby. Yeah, but the prices are really, really good. Like, they're like half the price of Hobby Lobby, and like they're even cheaper than Marshalls. I'm hoping that they have some arts and crafts type stuff. And I'll show you a bit of the other stuff, and just in case you've never seen one, but it's like really, really cool. They have home decor stuff and food from like different parts of the world, like little snack type things, which is really cool. Throw pillows, blankets, kitchen stuff, like kitchen gadgets. I got these stainless steel measuring spoons from here, and I love those things because the plastic ones, that you can't put them in the dishwasher without them getting, you know, getting the writing blasted away, I guess. And so I love my metal ones, but I've run across some like interesting things in here before, or stuff like you don't realize you want it or need it until you see it, and you're like, wow, that's awesome, I need to get that. And plus it's like cheaper than Amazon. So anyways, I love this store. It's one of my favorite stores. I haven't been over here in a little while, so I want to see if they have any stickers specifically. I don't think I'm going to get anything else unless I run across something phenomenal, because, you know, your girl's on a budget. So anyways, I'll show you what I see inside. Alright, y'all, I am back at home, and unfortunately I could not find anything at Tuesday Morning. I was really disappointed. They used to have excellent crafting options. Like, I used to get Project Life cards and die cuts and Christmas card making things and scrapbook paper, and they didn't really have anything. I was so disappointed, and I don't know if it's just that location or what, because I know that they rotate stuff in and out, so maybe they just don't have any at the moment. But usually, like, they rearranged it a lot, and usually the section that they have for crafts is like twice as big, and this time it was only like 2 sections of whatever you call it, just 2 sections. And so yeah, it was really a bummer. But there is another location I may check out later, but it is kind of a little more out of the way for me. I don't usually go in that direction, but maybe I'll check it out and see if it's a company-wide thing or if it was just that location. But yeah, so it was a little bummer. But I'm back at home now, and I finished When the Day Comes by Gabrielle Meyer, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. There is some content in here that could probably be difficult for a lot of people. A trigger warning for rape. And and also some emotional abuse too, I would say. But yeah, so the story itself was wonderful. I really love the premise. I love the time, the different times. Like, both are time periods that I'm really, really interested in. The American Revolution and the Gilded Age are beautiful time periods. And I loved Libby's story, and it all made sense. It, like, some things were a little bit predictable, and the ending, there was something that happened that I was like, whoa, really? That's awesome. And so that's why I'm kind of struggling a little bit, because there is that aspect of it where there's some content that is more difficult, but I understand why it was used for the purposes of the book. Like, it makes sense to use it, but I know that some people would find it difficult to read. So it wasn't, I wouldn't say it's a 5-star, but I'm thinking somewhere in the 4 range, because I really did enjoy it, and I'm definitely going to continue with the series. I was really, really happy with it in the end. Super, super pleased with it in the end. So yes, I think I'll probably, once I process a little bit more, you know how you finish a book and you're like, I need to marinate, incubate on my thoughts a little bit. So yes, I had a professor tell me that, tell our class that. He's like, you need to incubate. And I was like, okay, I'll never forget that. He's like, it's a creative writing professor. He's like, you need to incubate on your ideas. Anyways, rabbit trail. Anyways, yeah, so in my reading wrap up, I'll try and be a little bit more articulate, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm a little bit tired from today, if you can't tell, but I'm glad I read the book. But anywho, so now I think what I'm gonna do is, I really want to use my planner, and yes, I really want to use my planner and plan the next week for videos and like stuff I need to do around the house and things. And I just really got the bug back in me to plan and use stickers and all the things, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, and I wanted to film it too, just because it's been a long time since I've done it. I've done a little bit with my I have a Happy Planner Faith Planner, and I showed that in one of my hauls, and I've started using it finally. And my nose itches all the time. All right. And I've really enjoyed using the stickers, and it just makes it look pretty and just makes me want to interact with it more. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to try and show y'all that. And I have to figure out where I'm going to film it, because the lighting is terrible right now. It's like overcast, so we'll see. All right, y'all, so I'm sitting outside, and I wanted to be out here because it's actually feels really nice out here. It's a little overcast, like it's not impending rain, but it's more cooler, so I really wanted to sit outside because I haven't been able to do it because it's been so hot lately. So I'm hoping to enjoy the outside a little bit and plan this upcoming week. And I've been looking through my stickers and, like, I don't know what I could find. Like, it's more like either really summery or just I'm not feeling some of this for August. So look through that one and then some of the other seasonal ones, and they're just too summery. Like, it's not like, August is kind of a weird month because it's like right before fall, so you really want fall, but it's not quite fall, and it's not like the dead of summer technically, like with seasons, like the seasonal trends. People are starting to move towards fall, but not quite. So anyways, I'm going to use this sticker book, this Faith one, because these colors look to me more like August. So I'm going to use this sticker book, which I didn't think I'd be using because it's the faith one. And this isn't my faith planner, but no, I can still use it. And there's even like book stickers in here, so I may use some of those too. So I'm sorry about the weird angle. This is the best I could do. I have a tabletop tripod thing, and I did the best I could. So I think I'm probably going to speed through all of this, and then I'll show you an overview whenever I am done. I am back inside, and I did the rest of this off camera, so it wouldn't take as long. But here is the monthly overview page. So I've got my August TBR, and if you'll notice, there are a couple additions on there because I forgot to add them in my TBR video. But anywho, the priority videos I want to get up, I have a couple more ideas, but I'm not sure if I'll get them up this month or not. Important dates, I have a one buddy read starting on August 2nd, and then I have another buddy read starting later in the month, so I'm not sure when the exact date for that will be, so I'll add that in later. And then these are the books of the Bible that I'm going to be focusing on this month. And then I thought maybe I could add like a monthly highlight thing here. So here is a overview of the upcoming week. So over here I have tasks that I need to do that are not specifically like chores. They're more like home renovation projects, to-dos. These ones specifically down here are a few things that I need to make for my brother and future sister-in-law's wedding. I'm going to be making their guest book sign and the champagne glasses, and there may be a few other things, but I'll have to check with her. And then over here, I wanted to add the chores that I really need to focus on this week somewhere in my planner. Kind of wanted to be a catch-all. And then finished books and highlights for the week. Here for the scripture, I'm going to put which scripture, like just write out which scriptures that I'm going to be focused on. And then over here, have my posting schedule, and then what I'm going to be doing each week or each day. So that's what it all looks like, and I'm quite happy. It felt so good to be able to plan everything out and to make everything pretty, and I love the yellow and the blue. Yellow just seems so summery, but the blue kind of calms it down a little bit for like we're getting into fall. So that's how my brain works anyway. So anyways, that is it for my planner part of this video. Hey y'all, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.